Well, hello there, fine gentlemen and fair ladies, and welcome to the Sherwood Forest Faire. Alrighty, fellow travelers, welcome back to the Adventures of a Traveling Don. My name is Benjamin O, and you might be wondering, have we stepped back in time? Why, yes, we actually did, because we are here back in Texas for the Sherwood Forest Faire. This is Central Texas Renaissance Fair that happens every year on the weekends through March and into that first weekend of April. Usually on Saturdays and Sundays, but however, they do on the third week that it is open. They do like a Friday kind of specialty event as well, which it so happens this year lands on March 17th, or St. Patrick's Day. Hence why I had to get myself a green cloak. I had a black one, but I was like, I don't want to go to the Sherwood Faire and get pinched by Robin Hood and his ruffians. But anyway, we are here for the fair, so let's go ahead and check out and see if we can find some jousting, some archery, you know, all the fun stuff that happens at a Renaissance Fair, and of course, the Renaissance food. Let's go. Everybody make way for the queen. Here she comes.
Way for the queen!
So it's a good thing I only brought like a select amount of cash and one card that doesn't have a whole lot of money on it. Because literally every time I go into one of these shops, I'm like, I want to buy everything in this shop. I just love this kind of medieval stuff. It's so cool. But yeah, gotta keep myself to the budget. But man alive, I love this stuff. I love Ren-Faires. All right, so this is the archery section, and honestly, this is really cool. I just got to watch the first kind of like row of teams come up, and honestly, they're all fantastic. I mean, there's a few bullseyes. I don't think there's any misses of the actual blocks whatsoever. But yeah, really cool. They usually, I think they do it in about 2 different waves. I'm not sure if you can sign up or if that's a pre-thing. I think you have to pre-sign up for the archery, and it's like a separate cost. But yeah, this is awesome. So the Sherwood Forest Faire is going on now its 14th year, and it's kind of cool because it's its own unique. I've been to Pirates Fairs, I've been to traditional Renaissance fairs. This one actually is a little bit more medieval than it is Renaissance because it happens around the time of, you know, Richard the Lionheart, Robin of Locksley, Robin Hood, all that kind of good stuff. So, but yeah, it's a massive grounds. I've probably been here about an hour. I've only been through just a little bit of it, but it is absolutely fantastic. The price for this, I think, for adults for a day is about 26 to 28 bucks, something like that. I think kids is half that price. And then of course there's other things that you can add on to hawking, archery, all that kind of stuff that you can add on. Those are additional costs. But the initial price to get in is somewhere like 26, 28, I think I remember. But and you can get all those tickets online, or you can get them straight at the box office when you first get here. So of course, Renaissance Faire, the biggest part about it is the Renaissance food. And for my first meal, Italian sausage. I know you guys were thinking turkey leg. That I'm saving for later, but Italian sausage on a stick. Oh, nothing better. Juicy and delicious. So of course, after a sausage, one must have a beer. So cheers to you, and let us enjoy this music as well.
Story that happened to me. One day as I went down the Almighty Sea, the tale was hot and the sun it was warm. frank, plank under the main arm. Oh, and I don't hurt the bottom of the scout. And sorry, the beer's all sold out. Try whiskey up, daddy, to ease with the herd. Since I have said it, I heard that it's good. Oh, never again. Bye.
These leather platings right here are so cool. This is amazing. I wish I had the $1,000 for a full set. It's like the textured is like $570 of these real quick, but oh my god. And it's like each like pauldron and stuff is like $170, $50, things like that. But my god, excellent craftsmanship. We've got to Harry Potter land, everybody. Wands. No unforgivable curses though. Well, here's a place you don't definitely want to end up in. Doesn't look very comfy in there.
Tell me about it, Brewski.
So of course, no visit to a Ren-Faire is ever complete without buying one of these turkey legs. I mean, just look at this massive. This brings back my childhood of going to Ren-Fairs when I was a kid. And these turkey legs being bigger than me. I have now grown to a size where I am now the master of the turkey leg. But good God, smoked turkey legs, they look so good. And of course, I got it from a place called Fat Friars. That seems rather appropriate. But anyway, to you guys, now excuse me while I dig in. Oh, nice and succulent, nice smoke flavor. Honestly, a lot of times, I'm not a big fan of turkey. It's a little too dry, but there's something about smoked turkey legs at a Ren-Faire. Fantastic. This is the most intense chess match I've ever seen, particularly given one is a Viking and one looks like a baker. Not entirely sure what happens if the Viking loses, but it is kind of cool how big that chessboard is. Very nice. Pray for the baker. Of course, when you're continuing the food tour around the Renaissance Faire, you go to this place called the Silk Road. I was told this is the best place to get the funnel cake. It's kind of cool. It's got like Merlin's little forest fair show, so you can watch a little show, particularly if you have kids. It's kind of fun, but the funnel cake is what you're looking for. A little strawberry powdered sugar. Oh yeah, it's messy, but it's so damn good. So tip number one when you're eating at a Renaissance Faire, particularly a lot of times when you're just sitting on a bench, you don't have a table, hold on to your food, because I sadly dropped my funnel cake right after I took that first taste for you guys. Actually kind of sad. I really wanted that whole thing. It was really delicious for that taste, but I ended up dropping it. I got distracted by Merlin. Damn Merlin. I blame him. That's was definitely a blast from the past. These swings, this one is called King Richard swing, but almost any Ren-Faire I've ever been to, a proper Ren-Faire always has one of these large swings, usually going right over the water. I love those. Now behind me is the Seven Sisters Sacred Circle. And this, of course, you know, this is a land of God. The fact that there is this sacred circle that is dedicated to witchcraft. You must be careful around this area. You never know what might happen. Alright, so to wash out the sad disappointment of my fallen funnel cake, I'm gonna get myself a glass of red wine here from the Three Stacks pub. Funnel cake, you were far too young, and you did not get fully into my belly. To you. That's actually not bad red wine. Well done, Three Stacks pub. Now then, for the main event, it's time for a little jousting.
Oh, drop it! No, that was on me.
Well, that was definitely a lot of fun. Although, I have learned that I should have both cameras going on all the time, because I was able to get that slow-mo, as you saw, of them charging, but at that point, they actually, the Blue Knight got knocked off, and it was just like, oh, I didn't get that on camera, actually, the wide shot of him getting knocked off. I'm kind of bummed about that, but that was actually really, really cool. Alrighty guys, so that is going to be it for this Sherwood Forest Faire. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour around the fair, all the little activities that we were able to see. There is a lot to do, other stuff that happens after kind of like the sun goes down, or as the sun goes down, because most of the main activities stop around 4:30, 5 o'clock is when their last performances are. But because it doesn't actually close until sundown, which is around, you know, this time of year, 7 o'clock-ish. You know, you still have a couple more hours to kind of go eat, things like that. There are a few things that do happen, such as like the Sheriff Nottingham's Robin Hood Feast, but those are like extra tickets. You got to get stuff for that. But I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed it as much as I did. Still very sad about my funnel cake, but at least I got to try a little bit for you guys before it fell into the dirt. but everything else was absolutely awesome. So, but yeah, I am back in Texas. So I know if you guys have been following me through Mexico, Costa Rica, I've been back for a couple of months getting those videos out for you guys, and now I'm back in Texas. I'm gonna be doing a whole series throughout this whole area of Austin, and maybe getting down to San Antonio, and potentially also out to Dallas as well. But the main focus will be the whole Central Texas, Austin area. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked it. If you liked the video, give it a big old thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, leave those comments down and below. I will answer those to best of my ability. This was my first Sherwood Forest Faire, so I kind of take everything off of the internet, which you can find. I'll leave links for the Sherwood Forest Faire on the down in the description as well. But anyway, guys, until we meet again, fare thee well, and I'll see you guys next time.
I'll tell you a story that happened to me. One day as I went down